What is up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. I am now 4 weeks out from the Amateur Olympia, the Eastern European Amateur Olympia in Romania, August 22nd. Not August 22nd, that's when I leave. August 26th. So, here is what I have been doing today. So, I just got back from Pittsburgh yesterday. I took today off. I'm back on my meal plan, but I am going low carb today. I did 30 minutes of cardio, but that's about it. I'm not training today. That's why I'm going low carb. And I'm just kind of like trying to rest and relax and reset my mind and get back into the swing of things. And just kind of do a little self-care because I've been going hard and I need this. I just really needed this day. But I've also been taking today to kind of like get some things, like get some thoughts organized in my head and like start working on like how I need to take stuff to Romania. Like I've been out of the country before, but I've never been on a trip that's going to be this long. So the flight in total is going to be about like 18 hours. So we're going to leave on a Monday, get there on a Tuesday. Or are we leaving on Tuesday? Oh shit, I may have just messed up. Because I'm trying to schedule. So I went ahead and scheduled for some more Disport on the 15th. But I just asked my hair guy if he could get me in on Monday. But I think we leave on the 21st and get there on the 22nd. Ugh. Hold on, be right back. Okay, guys, sorry. It's the next day. I'm eating meal one. And I'm supposed to be doing a full day of eating today, aren't I? I'm eating meal one. I'll show you guys what that is. I'll also go through like my drinks that I have in the morning. But I forget what I was talking about yesterday when I got cut off. Let me go back and look. Okay, just kidding. I was talking about when we were leaving. So, we leave on the 22nd. So, I went through the whole process of trying to make appointments to, like, get my hair retouched up before we leave, get my Disport done. I also ordered a bunch of, like, travel things from Amazon. So, like, I have my greens drink every morning, but I'm not going to pre-package it and try to take that stuff with me like I do if I'm traveling to a show that's like in the States where I'm just flying or driving. Because to be honest with you, I've been trying to look up like what you can bring in, and I'm not quite sure what all you can bring in, like to the country. But I do know if it's like pre-packaged stuff that most of the time they will allow it in. My butt is so bony right now, it hurts to sit on the floor. I have to sit on a pillow. So, like, I ordered greens that it's coming in single serve packets. I ordered, protein powder that's coming in single serve packets. I ordered instant coffee that's coming in single serve packets. I ordered something else. It's coming in some single serve packets. I can't remember. But I ordered a lot of like single serve things. That is only like, that will last like 15 days, right? So, I usually have like 2 or 3 shakes a day, so I ordered like enough to take like 24 packets with me. which would give me plenty, right? Because we're going to be there like 7 days. I ordered some single serve, like, protein coffee stuff. Like, I just ordered a bunch of, like, single serve stuff that would be easy to just throw into a bag or suitcase and just take with us. Because my plan is, I'm going to make sure I have all of my food. I'm going to have enough in my bag for 2 days. Because Tuesday is going to be kind of like an all-day flight day. Like, we're going to leave, like, on a Tuesday morning, and we're going to get there on a Wednesday morning. So, by the time we leave Chicago, it's going to be, like, 3:45 in the afternoon. I should have 2 more meals left from there. So after those 2 meals, I will not eat again until we land in Germany. And once we land in Germany, we can start our day again. Because it should be like 7 a.m. there. So we'll go ahead and start with our next set of meals at that point. And from there, I think we've got maybe like a 2-hour layover, and then it's like maybe like a 2. So yeah, I'm just going to make sure that I have enough food in my bag for 2 days. I'm going to have some prepackaged food that's unthawed that I'm going to be eating, and some that I'm going to have frozen that I'm going to put in that morning, that by the time we land in Germany should be unthawed. Hopefully. If not, I'd just be eating it how it is. This is where the protein packets and stuff are really going to come in clutch, because if worse comes to worse, I'll drink a protein shake. Like, I'll just get some water and drink a protein shake at the airport. So, and who knows what they have to eat there. They may have, something I can have for breakfast, carb source-wise. But yeah, that's kind of our plan moving into things. So I think this is just going to kind of be a cool process to document. And I'm going to try to do my best for you guys of, like, how we're preparing to do this. And to, like, make this trip work and stay on track in the process. So yeah, I also plan on getting up early Tuesday morning and training. I'll probably just end up doing some little full body circuit here. I'm not sure what Ryan's planning on doing. And then Wednesday when we get there, once we get to the Airbnb and kind of get settled, I'm sure we'll look up a gym. And last night I was looking up, like, grocery delivery apps and stuff, and I found one, and I was able to find, like, chicken breast, and I finally found rice somewhere. The only thing I've really not been able to find is ground beef. Pork and chicken seems to be pretty easy to find, but I can't find ground beef a lot. So, yeah. But hopefully I will have all of my stuff. But if we need anything, we can get it. Because we will need things like Ryan will need eggs. I'm going to need some. I noticed they didn't have cashew milk, but they did have unsweetened almond milk. They did have chicken breast. They did have, like, pork chops, so I could take the fat off if I needed to. They pretty much had any fruit and vegetable you would want. So, yeah. It'll be fine, but I will definitely keep you guys in the loop on everything that I find out and plan on doing leading up to this big trip that we're getting ready to take. The end of 2019 and beginning of 2020. And I just thought I would give it a try again. One other thing I take a shot of in the morning is I do a shot of aloe juice. then I do a shot of lemon juice and apple cider vinegar mixed. So like 1.5 tablespoons and 1.5 tablespoons. So just thought I would fill you guys in on that. And then my coffee protein powder I use, I love this brand, I've used them since 2017, is Chic. They have really great flavors, and it's a whey isolate. So there you go, guys. All right, guys, back in the car. Sorry that it's this way. I tried to turn it, but I've got a new phone case on, and my phone doesn't stick very well when I have it turned to the side. So we just are how we are. I am heading to the gym to train. I'm not with Ryan today. He had driving court or driving school, whatever, because he got his second ticket in 6 months for speeding. But there is a new gym here that was supposed to open in January. It's just now opened, and it's July, almost the end of July, called TrueFit. And it's very close to us and very close to my studio. So I may be training there quite a bit. Sometimes I feel like I need a break from my studio, just because, you know, it's where I work. It's where I work, it's where I train. And just like someone who goes into an office every day kind of needs a break from the office, so they'll go out for lunch or they have the weekend off, that type of thing. I also need kind of a different environment at times for my studio. So there may be days, depending on like my schedule, where I train at the studio, and there may be days where I decide to go to TrueFit, because it is very close. So I am heading there now. I've actually got FaceTime clients starting at 11. I wasn't going to go until after I finished with FaceTime clients, but I was like, you know what? I could get ready and go ahead and go and knock this workout out and be done with it. Plus, this is something I've not talked about. I am on a new training split that I'm going to be sticking with for quite a while. And also, what am I trying to say? Oh, so we're going to try for the next 4 weeks to up my food and add cardio in to see if I can't get more definition in my glute and hamstring tie-ins. Also, here's another thing that I did. We always kind of compare my physique to my physique in 2017, which up until this year we had thought like was my best package ever. It was just like a really good look. And in all honesty, I wish I would have done more national level shows that year, because I really think that year I could have gotten my pro card. But anyway, I digress. I went back and was looking at those pictures, and I did a pick stitch, and I was comparing. And my back pose, I'll be honest, I liked a lot better than I do this back pose. Like this back pose, I've got my toes turned out and kind of more of a bent knee. Not like squatty. Like I'm not squatty. But it's more of a bent knee, and my elbows are a little bit more flared out. So I want to try to practice this back pose and get it similar to the 2017 back pose, but updated for this year, right? Because a lot of posing has changed since then. But the back pose that I had in 2017 could still be used this year and would still look really good. So I want to work on that and get it a little bit more. At the time, I was working with Denise Bloom. She was my posing coach because she was out in Vegas, and I lived in Vegas at the time. And I took a lot of what she said in. I remember her saying, you know, don't bend your knees. You just kind of want a soft knee. You don't want your knees locked, but you don't want them bent. And she had me turn my toes in a little bit more instead of out. And my arms were straighter down. So, but I don't know if having them straighter down is going to take away from my shoulder caps from the back. So that's something I'm going to work on posing with Becca. Becca Sizemore is my posing coach now. And I'm also going to, we're also going to work on my back pose, but my upper back, because I do have the short hair. So we don't want like my shoulder blades sticking out and stuff. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. And here I am. I told you this place was pretty close. So I've not been in here before, so I'm afraid that it's going to take me a minute to find my way around. But we're just gonna go in and see and do what I can. You know what? I'm gonna park off over here because I want to be able to just run out. Yeah, I'm gonna park right here. Alright guys, I'll get this workout filmed and it will be up on my shorts later. Alright, new gym, I like it. I nailed that workout. I would have gotten finished in like exactly an hour, but I met a videographer there and his girl, which is good stuff because Ryan and I have been looking for someone. He seems like a really cool dude too. So I'm on my way home, but I am going to stop by the car wash and wash my baby off because she is looking a mess. If I had time, I'd do a quick vacuum also, but I don't. I need to get some Armor All wipes or something. I really need to get her detailed because she just be looking a mess. But yeah, great workout. Did back and glutes. Now my workouts this week are going to be a little bit different just because this is technically supposed to be a 6-day split, but because I took yesterday off, I'm just going to be training like 5 days this week, and I'm going to combine my arm workout with my single shoulder day, which is going to put me hitting shoulders back to back. But look, I don't necessarily believe that you're overtraining if you hit the same muscle group 2 days in a row. Now, if you were to hit it 3 or 4 days in a row, then I would think overtraining would happen. But because I'm not gonna worry about overtraining my shoulders. So here's what the split is supposed to look like. Day 1, back and glutes. Day 2, chest and shoulders. Day 3, legs. Day 4, shoulders. Day 5, buys and tries and abs. Day 6, legs again, meaning glutes as well. So my bi and tri day and my shoulder day, I'm just going to smash together this week, and that's going to be that. But I'm glad I decided to go ahead and get this workout in instead of waiting, because I would love to just hit cardio after my clients and be done for the day, get in the shower, put my PJs on, and relax and rest the rest of the day, because I will tell you, I am still very tired from traveling and from competing. If you've never competed before, competing takes a lot out of you. And the way that I pump up is pretty much like doing a workout. And then Ariel and I also did a workout the day before, the day we left. So it's yeah, I've been tired. did step on the scales this morning. I did step on the scales this morning, and it said I was up 2 pounds, which I don't necessarily believe that. Like, I was still pretty lean, and my stomach was flat. I didn't feel like I was up 2 pounds, but whatever. I ain't gonna worry about it too much, you know. I need to get some gas. I guess I'll do that in the morning. I gotta stop by the post office and mail suits. I have got, oh my God, so many suits to do this week. Like, I've got 3 figure suits I have to get done and 2 bikinis. I'm gonna have to get those done by Saturday. So I've got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to bust my ass and get them done. So I was almost thinking about getting up early and getting ready and going and training again. Dropping the dogs off at the studio, or either leaving them at home and going back home. I'll probably just drop them off at the studio, drop my backpack off at the studio, and then head and train and head back to the studio. That way, on my break, I can get work done on suits. I also have suits I've got to get altered and shipped off, because I have suits that were pre-made that got purchased while I was in Pittsburgh. So yeah, I've got a busy next couple of days ahead, so if I could rest and relax the rest of today, that would be great for me, because I am going to be busting ass the next couple of days. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much where we're at and what's going on. What time is it? I think I am going to vacuum my car out real quick, so I'll check back in with you guys in a minute. And I'm going to spray my tires off when I get home. Yeah. Okay, guys. I look like I did this morning, but I did my cardio. I had a shower. I feel good. I'm going to relax the rest of the day. But I thought I would get on here and talk about my nutrition and training. Also, I've already failed on the full day of eating. I forgot to get my last 2 meals. So we'll just hope that I can get a full day of eating at some point during this video. Which it may be best that I wait until Thursday to do that, because I'm just kind of finishing out some of my food that I have, and then I'm switching to like shrimp and fish for 2 meals. But anyway, I digress. Prior to this, like, we had cut my cardio out. I was only doing 10 minutes. I was only doing 10 minutes of plyometrics at the end of my leg days, with 20 seconds of work, a 10-second break. I had it on an interval timer. So what Ryan and I did was we went back through my notes and stuff from 2017, which we said was like one of my best looks, and are going to try to like kind of modify some things for my physique now, because obviously I have changed a lot since then, and kind of see what happens over the next couple of days. So what we're doing is, for my nutrition, we're upping my carbs, because in 2017 I was eating more food, but I was doing 6 days a week of 30 minutes of cardio on the stair mill. And there would be days where I would walk kind of normally on the stair mill, and then there would be days where I would go hard and do, I think I got cut off, but there would be days where I would just kind of go at a steady pace on the stair mill, and then there would be days where I would kind of go on intervals on the stair mill. So, I remember a lot of times I was dying on that stair mill, but I was eating a lot of food then also. But also, I was a lot more active at my job, because I worked for 24-hour fitness. We were a super sport. It was 2 stories. And I was constantly going up and down stairs, up and down stairs, up and down stairs, walking around the gym, talking to people, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, right? So I was a lot more active also. So we didn't increase my calories to like what I had then, but we did add in more calories. So at one of my meals, instead of doing a fourth a cup of rice, I'm doing a half a cup. And then at my last meal, I convinced Ryan to let me have some cereal. So I'm going to be doing like a cup of like Rice Krispies or Chex or Special K, something like that. So we are increasing my calories by a little bit, but we're also not going to 30 minutes of cardio either. We are going to 20 minutes of cardio. I did do 30 minutes of cardio yesterday, but I didn't train yesterday. And I did do the 20 minutes after I got back home and I finished with clients and I did some like house maintenance stuff. So, yeah. So, also, I'm doing a new training plan. I think I told you guys what that was. And I'm going to be sticking with this training plan for quite some time. Maybe a couple of months, in all honesty. Even after like the show's done and I'm finished competing, I'm going to continue on with this training plan. And what I'll probably end up doing is combining the arm day with like what I'm going to do this week and doing 5 days. So that's where we're at. But I kind of wanted to get on here and talk about like the changes that we were making and what we're doing. And I'm really hoping that these changes help bring in my glute hamstring tie-ins harder and a little bit more defined. I'm also going to work on that posing that I mentioned also. So we'll just kind of see and go from there, guys. And that's all I can really do. So yeah, I'll check back in with you guys later on in the week and hopefully get a full day of eating for you. What is up, guys? Welcome back. So guess what? I never got the full day of eating because I'm really shitty at it. However, I am off tomorrow. I'm just doing cardio. I've pretty much got everything done I need to do with clients around the house other than folding my clothes. And I have some suits that I'm going to be taking to the Amateur Olympia in Romania with me. So I'm going to probably just alter those a little bit. I just need to add hooks onto the back. Since I have short hair, I like to have a really clean back strap. So I just do like a hook. So yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow. And I'm going to get a full day of eating, but it's going to be a rest day. So it's going to be a rest day, but what I will do is I'll kind of tell you guys what the meals would look like if it was a non-rest day. So it's just going to be lower carb. I did a check-in yesterday. Really happy with how I look. I am up in weight, but as I mentioned, we did add more food in, but we also added cardio back in. So that is what I am doing now because I did not get it done this morning. I did have a hellacious workout though. It took longer than what I thought. I thought I was going to be able to at least get in some of my cardio this morning and I didn't get to, but that's okay. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Once I get tomorrow's full day of eating, I will upload this video and you guys will have it. So we'll go from there and I'll do an outro. Alright guys, here we go. I want to show y'all the morning shots that I take. I know this sounds weird. So right here I have 1.5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'll drink that in the morning. I'm also going to pour this full of aloe juice. I've really been into trying to make sure I take care of my gut health here lately and that my digestion's been on point. So I find that this helps. I used to have aloe juice a long time ago and I stopped taking it. And one thing I am trying, I'm not quite sure how I feel about it yet, is Shilajit. So I've got pure black Shilajit. This is a resin. It's like a pure gold resin, and it's supposed to have 82 minerals of the 100 minerals that your body needs. So you it's kind of like gooey, and you put it on that little hook, and it kind of dissolves down. And once it's fully dissolved, I'll kind of swish it around and take it as a shot. And then also my Core Hard, my Deep Greens, and my BCAAs that I drink every single morning. Alright guys, I am now just making my shake for my protein ice cream. So I usually mix it up in the morning. I'll put it in the Ninja Creamy container, and then I'll leave it all day. And it should be good to go by the time I get ready to eat my last meal, because this is what I have for, sorry, I got choked on drinking my greens. This is what I'll have for meal number 6, is protein ice cream. Everything's open. So, I really love Lean Whey, so Muscle Sport Lean Whey. It has so many different flavors. So then, in it, what I will do is I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of sugar-free Jell-O instant. You have to have the instant pudding mix. Well, I guess for this one you don't have to have the instant, but if you're going to actually like make a protein pudding, you would need the instant, because this is just getting blended up. But I thought what I'm using is strawberry ice cream, so I thought strawberry ice cream and cheesecake would kind of make a strawberry cheesecake. So that's what we're going for. Use up and use it later. And then I always throw in some either or stevia. So this is caramel classic and this is vanilla. I'm just gonna put some vanilla in. That lighting's better. And then I literally just shake it up like I would a protein shake. Nice and good. Oh yeah, that's gonna taste really good. And pour in. Pour that in. The lid on, put it in the freezer, and I will show you guys when I blend it up tonight. Now, my protein coffee. I'll do 8 ounces. I do 8 ounces of unsweetened cashew milk. I really love cashew milk. I just like the creaminess of it better than almond milk, but I also really love unsweetened coconut milk. So while I'm dieting, it's cashew milk, and off season, it's gonna be coconut milk. And I guarantee you that is gonna make a good ice cream. And then I do 2 scoops of Schick high protein coffee, 1 scoop of my Zhao Nutrition collagen. And guys, if you order from their website, their products are already super reasonably priced. I do have the 20% discount code, CBurks20. It's in the description below. I don't get a kickback or anything like that, but I am a sponsored athlete, so it does just help me stay on their roster as an athlete. I filled the residual up with a little bit of water, put that in, and we're good to go. Now for the coffee, I just finished brewing it. And I go down 2.5. So I'll go, well, this is what is this, a 5 cup? Yeah. I'll go to like a little below the 3. Because I always spill some. And then I'll save the rest for tomorrow. And then whatever I have left in here, I'll fill a little bit more up with water. And that's what I do for my protein coffee every morning. For breakfast, I have 1 scoop of rice and grinds, which I keep in a container, but if you guys don't know, it's rice and grinds. Or I have mulligans. And I do have a discount code for this also, which I'll put in there. It's just 10% off the mulligans, but hey, 10% is 10%. I like for my cream of rice to be really nice and fluffy, so it has a little bit more volume to it. And then I also do 1 dark chocolate square, which I've already got ready to go over here. So I'll put this here. So what I do is I'll fill the bowl up more than you would think, and then I put it on for 2 minutes. Alright guys, here we go. This is meal number 1 on a rest day. So we've got 1 scoop of rice and grinds chocolate. That's cream of rice, 1 chocolate square, and my lovely protein coffee. So 8 ounces of cashew milk, 2 scoops of chic coffee, protein coffee, 1 scoop of collagen, and a little bit of coffee sweetener. So there we go, meal 1. Alright guys, what is up? I'm getting my cardio in. Watching John Jewett and Renee Jewett on YouTube. I really love them. I watch a ton of bodybuilding stuff on YouTube. I don't know, it gets me through the day and it helps me stay motivated. And usually then in my off season, I'm kind of, I don't know, I don't watch it as much, but during contest prep, it just kind of helps fuel my fire to push harder and keep going. So yeah, there's not a lot of like female pro content from the US out, but there's a ton of UK girls that I love watching. Carrie Sexton, Phoebe Goodwin, Phoebe, oh my gosh, Phoebe, the posing chick. But there's a lot of UK ladies that have some really awesome content. Carly Thornton, she's a wellness chick, used to be Women's Physique, awesome wellness look. Yeah, there's a lot of female UK competitors that put out really great content, really informative content that I just really enjoy watching. So let me kind of give you guys a breakdown on my training and stuff, since you're going to be getting a full day of eating in this video. So I had mentioned to you guys my training has changed, and I am going to be sticking with this training plan for a good probably 8 to 12 weeks, even after I'm done competing. And I've kind of modified it so it's not 6 days a week, it's 5 days. But within the training program, I have 3 leg days days and 3 upper body days. So day 1 is back and glutes. Day 2 is chest and shoulders. Day 3 is glutes, legs, whatever you want to call it. Day 4 is shoulders, bis, and tris. Day 5 is legs and shoulders again. Now, a lot of people are gonna like probably give me shit because I'm hitting 2 shoulder days back to back, but I don't care. I believe in overtraining, but I don't necessarily believe that hitting the same muscle group 2 days in a row is going to cause overtraining, because after that's over with, I'm gonna have 2 days off. So I have Saturday and Sunday off of weights complete. So that's going to give me ample enough time to recover and for my body to recover. So I don't think it's going to hinder me in any type of way. Now, I did have it to where I had shoulders and arms on a separate day, which would have pushed me to 6 days. But I was sitting there looking at the program and I was like, man, you know, I want to hit 3 shoulder days. I need to hit 3 leg days. I want to still keep my back and my chest in there. Bis and tris, I can just hit burnout sets on. And I was like, I'm just going to condense this because I don't necessarily need a full-on arm day when I'm going to be hitting bis and tris kind of as a secondary muscle in my back and chest day. So, yeah, I just decided to do that and then to give myself a break. Now, as for cardio, I told you guys I had upped my food, which we did, which meant that I need to be doing cardio again. So I was doing no cardio other than just 10 minutes of plyos after leg day. And let me pause this. And we decided to kind of go back to some methods we used back in 2017, which was one of my best looks. Now, I didn't have as much muscle as I have now, but the premise is the same. So I was kind of on a mini carb cycle. I would eat carbs all throughout the day, one day, and then the next day at my last meal, I wouldn't have carbs. So that would take me up and down every other day, about 30 to 40 carbs. No, it's going to be about 30 to 35 carbs. So we considered that kind of like a mini carb cycle, which is kind of what we're going to be doing here, because we're going to have 5 days where I'm high, 2 days where I'm low, because there'll be 2 days where I'm not training now. On the 5 days where I'm high, I'm going to be hitting 30 minutes of cardio now. On the 2 days where I'm low, I'm just going to be doing some steady state walking like I am now for an hour. And I don't mind doing that on days where I don't train. And I am getting a lot more food. So having more food is making me feel a lot better. Like, I don't feel as tired and lethargic. So at this point, I would rather do the cardio and eat more food than do less cardio and have less food and feel like shit. So that's what I'm doing. Also, on my 2 rest days, I'm going to be doing some yoga and stretching because I've been just really tight. And every Monday, I have a client that I trade out services with. She comes and gives both Ryan and I a massage. And she has said, like, how tight my body is, like, super tight. So I'm going to be throwing in some yoga as well on these days. So I'll be doing yoga today, so you'll see that also. And what else do I want to talk about? I forget. I'm kind of stressing out a little bit about the food situation and what I can take with me and luggage and customs. I don't know why. I'm just afraid they're gonna take all my food away. But I mean, I've read all of the rules and stuff. Everything I'm bringing, I should be fine. Everything's kind of prepackaged and sealed up, so it's not like anything crazy, right? So, yeah. Anyway, trying to think of anything else. Went over training, cardio, new plan. Oh, vacuums. I stopped doing vacuums for a week just to kind of like give myself a break. But I am starting my vacuums up again today. So I'll be doing 2 10-minute sessions throughout the week. And then on the days I don't train, I will be doing 1 30-minute session with 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So I know that sounds like a lot to some people, but I found that works for me, and I'm all about doing what works for you. So I do have one ab exercise I do a week, and that's the ab wheels. I'm super sore from them actually today. The last 2 days I've been sore because I just don't train abs that much because I have a pretty good ab definition naturally. I'm not really trying to make my abs any bigger or anything like that or more dense. But I think just throwing the ab wheel in is really going to help with my abdominal control on stage as well, along with the vacuums. So there's that. I am taking tanning stuff with me. I'm afraid that's going to get confiscated also, but we'll find out. But I do plan on doing everything myself again, tan, hair, makeup. I prefer it that way because I'm not on anyone's time schedule but my own. But if anything happens, I always know that I can get tanned there. I can buy makeup there, curling iron there, like whatever I need. Like if I need to get it there, I can for any reason, but I don't think I'll have any issues. So, as for suit, not sure what suit I'm wearing. My sister picked my last suit, the pink suit. Even though I've worn pink at the last 2 shows, like that one was like a more brighter pink than the one I wore at Universe. And my sister's a graphic designer, and she's all about color schemes and stuff. So I had sent her a picture of the background, and she pretty much told me, like in order, number of suits that I bought, like her first pick, second pick, and so on. So I sent her the background for the Amateur Olympia, and once I have the suits picked out that I like best, I'm going to send them to her and let her tell me which suit is going to pop best off the background of the stage with my hair color and the dark tan. So, yeah. That is it, guys. For now, I am going to finish up this cardio, watch John Jewett's Atlanta Pro video, take a little break, and then I'll probably be doing some yoga later, as well as trying my best to get this full day of eating in for you guys and not forget shit. So I'll check back in with you guys in just a bit. Alright guys, so here is meal number 2 for a non-training day. This is 4 ounces of shredded chicken, and then I have a cup of mixed squash vegetables in here. So there's a mix of butternut, zucchini, and yellow squash. What I did was I put this in a pan. I put a little bit of Colonel's white cheddar popcorn seasoning on it and some salsa. And this is it, guys. This is going to be meal number 2 for this rest day. This meal does have a little bit more volume in it, just because I will be going a longer time period between meals, since I don't have my post-workout meal in today. So there you go. There is meal number 2, and my washing machine is done. All right, so every day I've been able to have 2 sugar-free popsicles and 2 sugar-free fudgesicles. Now, when I go to Romania, these will be cut out. And I usually also cut these out the week of my show as well. But right now, I'm able to have them. So it's a little bit of enjoyment that I get to have with the sugar-free stuff. So just some sugar-free popsicles, 2 sugar-free fudgesicles. I'm going to eat those now. And then I'll have meal number 4 a little bit later on. All right, meal number 4 for today is very similar to meal number 3. This time we've got 4 ounces of shrimp, and we've still got that pepper mix right there. That was just the leftover mix that I didn't eat from before. So there we go. That is meal number 4. Protein ice cream, last meal of the day. So, that's 8 ounces of cashew milk, 1 scoop of protein powder, some vanilla sweetener, 2 tablespoons of instant sugar-free pudding mix. Inside, I mixed in 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, and I'm doing 2 tablespoons of 2 tablespoons of sugar-free chocolate morsels. God bless. Anyway, guys, that is it for my full day of eating on a rest day. And this is a low-carb day for me. I will definitely try to get a actual training day, full day of eating for you guys, so you can see what like my higher carb days look like right now.